Welcome to Killing Bites the Dust.
Another one bites the dust.
The show opens up with this girl getting kidnapped by this disgusting rapist being supported by Hassan Piker.
Rape!
Then Mr. Driver gets paranoid about the crime he committed. He stopped the car and the girl seems fine, and she told him to continue driving because she already massacred the rapists.
Get what you fucking deserve!
They arrive in this junkyard where he vomited because of his friend's corpse, and he saw this pile of dead bodies. He climbed onto this pile of garbage where he saw this wide open space, and he asked for help on this four eyes, but he told him that this is a battle arena for furries. He transforms into a furry and he attacks Mr. Baby Driver, but the woman saved him. And now I think it's the best time to explain this anime with a holy whiteboard of knowledge. So there are four groups of rich billionaires that run Japan, where they organize this underground fight club for furries, which all billionaires can bet on, and they can create their own furries to fight, and these furries gain the abilities of the animals they transform into. Now for the characters. We have Mr. Baby Driver, an innocent college student who wants to get laid, and now he's kinda involved in this massive underground furry fight club. Hitomi or Rattle or Honey Badger Girl, a normal high school girl that can transform into a honey badger, and Charles Darwin, the scientist who transformed Hitomi into a furry. Now let's continue. The furries starts betting onto each other on who will win, and they start fighting where Simba gets cocked by Hitomi. Then we see this corrupt billionaire shocked to see Simba getting cocked, and we see Charles Darwin telling this mysterious old man about his perfect creation, where the old man's cock starts throbbing.
My cock is throbbing.
Mr. Baby Driver wakes up the next morning where he thanks her for saving his life. As they eat some breakfast, Charles Darwin shows up and tells Mr. Baby Driver that he knows everything about his information. He explains that Killing Bites is a furry fight club where all the satanic billionaires gather and gamble. He then tells Hitomi that Mr. Driver will be her new bodyguard so that they can be low-key and always get the highest odds. And he gives Mr. Baby Driver this money to bet on the next fight, and he leaves along with his hot secretary. Then we see Mr. Driver going home after buying some snacks. Then this nudist girl shows up and flashes him with some spikes, and she interrogates him about some info on Hitomi, but she showed up to start the next matchup.
Let's get ready to rumble!
The bitch transforms into a porcupine and the fight begins, and with a single hit she makes her bleed like it's her period. She stands back up where she was about to take Mr. Baby Driver to hell along with her, but the Big Show hits her like a truck to knock her out. He talks to Hitomi and begs her to join his faction.
Can I have a pussy, please?
They go back to Mr. Driver's house and she tells Big Show that she won't join his gang. Mr. Driver received a text message from Charles Darwin where she told the furry to make a temporary alliance on Big Show, and she happily agrees to join forces. Some boring stuff happens where she took a piss and this girl picks at her pussy.
Pussy, please?
It triggered her and she starts chasing her, and they fight on this open field. She transforms into a cheetah and she says, "I'm not here to fight. My brother ordered me to test your abilities because he's kinda into furry dominatrix like you. But Honey Badger wants to bring the heat right now. But Brother Bear here stopped them." And Shinpachi here says, "Both of you should stop spreading your minges because Honey Badger here is officially joining the Rich Man Alliance or some shit. And spoiler alert, we're going to have a furry Fortnite Battle Royale tournament in the future. So good luck to everyone." Shinpachi leaves and we see these mysterious perverts having a nice view on Honey Badger's ass.
Damn, boy, he's thick! Boy! That's a thick-ass boy!
The next day comes where the furries cosplayed as maids, and it makes all the college weebs hard.
I got a boner.
What the fuck?
Mind you, these are high school girls that they're taking lewd pictures of, by the way.
FBI, open up!
Baby Driver goes home and sees Simba in his apartment along with his master, and she introduced herself as Mitsuka Yoko, granddaughter of Yoko Ono and John Lennon, one of the four Beatles' rich families. And she tells Baby Driver to withdraw from the Fortnite Battle Royale tournament because he's only being used as a pawn and losing means death. But he replied that he can't back out because it's the furry's decision to join and she'll kill him if he stands in her way. Then Yoko Ono and Simba leaves. The pair rides this limousine and we saw the old man from episode 1 where he is about to retire and hand the tournament over to Charles Darwin, and this is his last test to become his worthy successor. We see the gang picking another candidate for the upcoming Fortnite tournament because they need a 3-man squad to enter. Damn, it is really Fortnite but for furries.
Yeah.
And Big Show interviewed this girl as their third member, and she's a bunny girl senpai, but she refused to join even after they begged her. But Baby Driver convinced her. As she was about to accept his juice box, this reptile lady that can shoot laser eyes starts attacking her. She transforms into a rabbit and tries to run away, but she cornered her. Luckily, Hitomi was there to save the day. Then through the power of friendship, they managed to beat the pair of lizards.
Nice job, team.
And Hitomi tells the other reptile to not fuck with them because they're joining the tournament. And Bunny Girl joins their team because this is the first time that that she's wanna fight. The gang goes to this party where they meet all the Big Daddy fighters for the upcoming Fortnite Furry Battle Royale. Then Charles Darwin shows up and explains that they will be sent to this secluded island in the Philippine Sea, just like the Squid Game, and the last one standing will be named as the winner chicken dinner. We see Baby Driver and the rich Illuminati people gathered in this round table. Well, technically it's a square table. And we also see the furry gang preparing for the Battle Royale. The Fortnite Battle Royale starts where they start moving their fighters like snake and ladder by rolling a dice, and Baby Driver followed Hitomi's orders by communicating through the big screen because they all planned this since the beginning.
In the beginning.
And he placed her to the best spot in the map. She then encountered this sumo wrestler Brother Bear. The first battle starts where she easily beats Brother Bear with a single hit. We cut to Big Show where he gets attacked by Tigger, but it didn't affect him. Then Shinpachi and this douchebag showed up to gangbang Tigger because Winnie the Pooh and Piglet aren't with him. The foursome battle starts where Tigger nails both Mr. Crocodile, not the One Piece crocodile, and Gorilla Shinpachi right in the ass. Oh my god, I just realized. If you're a Gintama fan, you know that Kondo's nickname is Gorilla, right? And he has a major crush on Shinpachi's sister, right? Whose name I forgot because she isn't even the best girl in Gintama, and it's Tsukuyo by a mile, but that's a topic for another day. The point is, this Shinpachi lookalike character can transform into a gorilla, so which means Kondo and Shinpachi's sister had a baby, which is this guy, and Killing Bites is a side story of Gintama. I mean, you can't convince me otherwise. These lines are solid. Okay, back to yapping. His boss ordered him to move to another spot, but Mr. Crocodile caught him off guard and slammed him into a tree. We then see Cheetah Girl getting deep-throated by Solid Snake here. Then Karen Woman punched her in the guts to immobilize her, and she used her as a punching bag. Solid Snake was about to rape her, but Hitomi saves her right before he can whip out his dick. We then see the rich daddies laughing at Baby Driver for helping Cheetah Girl because of friendship. The live broadcast shows up and we see Hitomi getting smacked with car insurance by Gecko Girl.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Then Yoko Ono says, "Are you fucking dumb? Do you really want your player to die? Well, it's kinda your responsibility if your player dies, so good luck." He starts feeling guilty of his actions, but this MILF told him that, hey, it isn't over. Believe in her. Just like a wise man once said, I didn't hear no bell. We cut back to the fight where Cheetah Girl fucks Solid Snake in the eye, and the battle became a tag team match. The battle starts where the furry tag team manages to hold on against the reptiles. We then see Tigger trying to take Mr. Crocodile along with him when his collar explodes. Basically, their collars explode if they don't follow their master's orders. Big Show Hippo tackled them to break them up and save their lives. We then see his flashback where he thanks the rich MILF for her financial support to save his family from poverty. She then reminded him that lives of the furries are more important than winning, and he makes this as his motto. Cut back to the furry tag team where they struggle against Solid Snake's venom and the gecko's sticky hands. Solid Snake was about to stick his uncut pee-pee onto the furry, but she woke up and circumcised him, and she cuts him in half. Then the MILF gives Baby Driver the seal of approval for believing in the power of friendship. Meanwhile, Mr. Crocodile smacks the hippo for saving Tigger. Then Mike Tyson shows up to have a threesome.
I want your heart. I want to eat his children.
What?
Mr. Crocodile attacked Mike Tyson, but he killed him with one punch.
It's given by the ref in the early going. Mike gets it with the right hand. ATN is down.
Then Big Show Hippo received another order to retreat as Shinpachi Gorilla tries to attack him, and he got sucked into this manhole that was created by the Bunny Girl Senpai, and it saved his life. She tries to be a decoy to buy Big Show Hippo some time to escape. Meanwhile, Gecko Lady moves out to avoid getting sandwiched by the two furries. Then the furry starts fighting where Cheetah Girl mouth sex Hitomi, and she liked it because her minji is wet. Then the corrupt retard starts watching some furry Lebanese porn in the big screen. Then this Gucci lady shows up and explains that the pheromone she emits causes furries to be gay, just like the gay bomb.
I'm gay.
Hitomi comes and gets some post-nut clarity where she pushed Cheetah Girl away. She attacks Gucci Lady, but Tigger arrives to save her because earlier he smacked Gecko Lady's tits and come here to save his squad. We then see the Beatles talking about the rules and regulations of this tournament, on how will they make improvements on it for the next season, just like the FIA. And Vin Diesel here wants to bring down Charles Darwin and his ambitions. We cut back to the furries where it's a 3 versus 1 fight. The fight starts and they were evenly matched. Meanwhile, Shinpachi destroys some trees and throws it onto the bunny girl in order to stop her from escaping.
You're going nowhere.
But Mike Tyson gets mad because he's an advocate of Greta Thunberg. Shinpachi starts attacking him because he won't listen to people who tries to destroy nature, and he cuts him in half, like how he bit Evander Holyfield's ear, and he received another order to move east, and this saves the bunny girl. Cut back to the furries where Tigger attacks Hitomi, but she stands back up because she's a tough nut to crack. Then bunny girl appears in the middle of the fight, but she got horny because of the pheromones, and Gucci woman held her as a hostage. hostage. We then see Yoko Ono guilt-tripping Baby Driver about having Hitomi getting killed because of his incompetent actions. But he believes in the power of friendship and let Hitomi fight Tiger. The fight continues and Mike Tyson spoils the party by cocking Hitomi with his tail, and he joins the fight. Then we see Yoko Ono saying, "Thank you Mr. Driver for taking the bait on letting Hitomi fight Tiger, because I want Iron Mike to win this tournament, unlike that Rick Jake Paul fight." Mike starts slapping Hitomi and we see Bunny Girl leading Gucci Woman to one of her holes. Not her pussy, by the way. Tiger attacks Mike and uses his claws of death, but Mike transforms into an armadillo. They continue fighting where Armadillo Mike turns into a ball. He caught Tiger's arm and he cuts it by turning. Then Big Show Hippo tackled Armadillo Mike, but he got stabbed with his tail. But it was just a diversion so that Tiger could attack, and he managed to poke out his eye. But Mike countered back by pegging him with his tail. Hitomi wakes up and turns into her true furry form. Then we see the flashback of Charles Darwin and Hitomi on how they met, where he managed to earn the furry's trust by giving her some snacks and clothes. Then the fight starts where Hitomi strikes first with a headbutt. They exchange blows where Hitomi almost stepped on these little flowers, and Armadillo Mike gets triggered and cocks Hitomi, but she managed to land a fatal blow and Mike immediately turns into a ball. Hitomi kicked him, which destroyed the flowers he protected. He starts having flashbacks about his mom Greta, where she told him to protect nature, and this is her last wish after she died, and he kills her dad for not being a nature lover.
How dare you!
He starts raging and turns into a Super Saiyan 3 Armadillo, where he cut Hitomi's arm. He slaps her ass with his tail and impaled her. But Hitomi counters back by throwing her arm and deep-throated him, because honey badgers won't go down without a fight.
I didn't hear no bell.
She collapsed and Armadillo stands back up, but Cheetah Girl finished him off.
Fatality.
Bunny Girl wakes up and Cheetah Girl was about to win. As Bunny Girl runs away, she backflips and knocks the Cheetah Girl out. And she gets the Victory Royale to win the Fortnite Battle Royale Tournament Furry Edition. Oh, that's bullshit right there. You bitch managed to stand back up after getting thrown all over the place, and a single kick managed to knock you out? This is fucking retarded. We cut to the corrupt Big Daddies, where this gay old man gains the power of the organization after winning the tournament. The ship experienced some blackout, and we see the camera crew in the island, where they get massacred by these chameleon reptile people. Bunny Girl patches up Hitomi and she gets attacked by the chameleon people, but Hitomi stands back up and manages to hold on for a bit, but she spent all of her energy and she gets knocked out again. But Lady Announcer saves Bunny Girl by displaying her karate moves, and she sent the chameleon pics to the Big Daddies, where Charles Darwin tells Vin Diesel here that he's the one who sent his chameleon family into the island to assassinate all the furries and the media staff. Then Simba kills him for breaking the rules. Charles Darwin also says, "Your time is up, old man. A new regime is starting and you're not going to be a part of it because of your corrupt practices, which is disgusting." Then Simba pegs him. Yoko Ono saw her dead grandpa and they tell her how corrupt their family is. Then Simba whips out his dick to fuck her.
I f***ing hate video games.
We then see Baby Driver going back to his miserable college life, where the furries left him and he goes back to being alone, along with his $1 million cash prize for being a runner-up. Hitomi messaged him to meet up with her, and they meet back onto the junkyard, where he thanks her for everything, but she killed him because Charles Darwin told him that he might tell the authorities about their secret Fortnite tournament. We cut to the future where furries are accepted into the community, and they make their own furry country called Rainforest, and we see these new furry fighters wanting to join the Fortnite tournament, and we also see Baby Driver being reborn as a furry, and that's the end of the anime. This anime gets a Rainforest out of a Killer Queen.
Killer Queen 第3の爆弾バイツァーダスト